Hi everybody, how y'all doing? It's me, I'm back. I'm in Pearl, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, or whatever you want to call it. Technically it is Pearl, Mississippi. I'm at the Flying J. Set it in the fuel island. That's what I'm doing. I need to get me some fuel. I'm about to head to I was about to say Jackson. I'm about to head to Dallas. I'm on my way to Dallas. I'm looking for that. Oh, there you go down there. He down there on the end. So anyway, I come to do this video. Today is Saturday, February the 22nd. Is it still the 22nd? Yeah, it's 9:26 p.m. Someone had asked a question. Excuse me. Someone had asked a question about the steps or the process that I had to do or take in order to get back, to start back work and stuff like that with Schneider. So the things I had to do when you're off work 30 days or more, every year, for the ones who don't know, every year all the Schneider drivers, IC and company drivers, have to do a recertification. And basically, because we have computers in our trucks, they go over like things we have done throughout the year, making sure that we know stuff, like making sure that we're putting our pre-trips and stuff like that in. I had the hardest time with doing the load tab. Now I have a zip tie on my thing. That's the thing that's been working for me to get me to remember and stuff. So anyway, and we have to do like a road test every year. The road test I really don't get, but we have to do a road test every year. So, and it's called like a recertification. We do that once a year. So if you've been off work more than 30 days, you're gonna have to do that, except for the fact that it's called a return to work. It's called a return to work, and it's still basically the same thing. Now in my case, my research was in December, but I was off the whole month. Yeah, trying to eat a sandwich, and you know, food still be stuck in your mouth. Anyway, I was off the whole month of December, part of November, and most of January. So when I went back, I had to do the recertification, and I had to do the in my mouth, there it go. I had to do the return to work. Also, because I was off work due to health reason, or because I had the surgery, or whatever the case may be, I had to get in contact with the people in Mexico, email them, have them to basically email my medical records to me. I got some records, and then they emailed the other records. And then when I returned home, I had to of course I went to my doctor and all of that stuff, but she also, and the people in Mexico, they also filled out the paper informing First Lab or First Solution or whatever it's called with Schneider, informing them when I can return back to work, and that I was clear, like what medicine, like the vitamins and stuff that I'm taking, if there's any follow-up visits and all of that stuff, which I was good. I just had the surgery, and as far as medicine, I'm not on any pain pills or anything like that. I'm just taking vitamins other than my regular medicine that I was taking. I was trying to say something else. Other than my regular medicine that I was taking, I just forgot. So I had to get that filled out, and then once I got that filled out and they sent that to me, Mexico and my primary care physician sent that to me, I then faxed that to First Solution or First Lab, whoever at Schneider. I faxed that to them. So then their nurse went over it and all of that stuff, and then they gave the okay that I can return to work once they basically got all up in my business and saw what I was doing and the surgery I had and all of that stuff. Once the doctor cleared me, then they cleared me to return to work. And then I got in contact with my BOA and my BOR and let them know that everything was clear. So then they made an appointment for me in Dallas, and I bobtailed all the way to Dallas. I did not get paid for those miles. That was kind of the downside. If you are taking time off, and if you can park your truck in like one of the states that have an OC and you're not that far away, do that. But if you don't mind bobtailing, I bobtail all the way to Dallas. And then they well, they looked my truck over, which my truck ended up having to go in the shop because I had a oil leak around the oil. I had a, it was the seal around the oil pan. That seal thing was leaking and stuff like that. But anyway, so once I got there, the ones who's already at Schneider, you already know the thing that you do every year. So I went in there, watched a few videos, which I had videos I had to catch up on, plus I had videos that I had to watch that was already coming out, and also did everything I was supposed to do, hook, unhook from a trailer and all of that stuff. But yeah, it wasn't no big deal. It wasn't hard to get back. The part that took the longest was the fact that my truck had to go in the shop, so I couldn't just start working right then because, well, I was in Dallas and that was a little backed up at the time. Had it not been for that, once the doctor and stuff cleared me to go to work, and once First Solution, and take them about, once you get your, this is what I advise. If this is something that you're doing or may experience it, in my, or I'm finna say in my situation, but if it's a similar situation to me where you basically need to get something from the doctor, go ahead on and request the return to work form. You can call your dispatcher or your BOA or your BOR, and they'll put you in contact with First Solution and get them to go ahead on and email that. This will speed the process up a little bit. It's not gonna get you to work quicker, for the simple fact that your doctor gonna tell you when you can return back to work. So if it's something where your doctor have to tell you when you're gonna return to work, you have to, I would advise going ahead, getting in contact with First Solution like a week or maybe 2 weeks, or whenever the doctor say they're gonna let you go back to work. You're gonna be off work 6 weeks. Go ahead on, take them that paper, take them that return to work paper, and get ahead of it, because you're gonna need at least, I say, a good day or maybe 2 days, because when the doctor fill the paper out, and talk to your doctor, because I had to talk to my doctor. I might put that, if I still have it on my phone, I don't know if I recorded it or not. I'll look and see. But I had to talk to my doctor and get her to understand that, and I showed her the email that First Lab said it'll take like 48 or 72 hours. They need a couple of days, and then once they get everything that they have, and they're gonna call you and let you know, okay, you good to go back to work and all of that stuff. Then you have to get an appointment to do your recertification and stuff. And so to get ahead of it, do all of it early. Get the doctor to fill the paper out, send it on to First Lab, and then by the time First Lab get through looking over your paperwork, because as they put it, first come, first serve. So they're going to look at the paperwork of all the drivers as they come in the order that they come in. So then by the time they get to your paperwork, you're probably at the day you need to be heading back out to work, and probably that day or the day before you're already getting a call from First Lab. I'm saying First Lab, but it's either First Lab or First Solution. But the people at Schneider, you know who it is. And once you get the okay to go on and go back to work, you are already ready to go and stuff, and then you can either head out to, in my case, I drove to Dallas. And so once I got to Dallas, I was there for that night. Then the next day, that's when I did everything that I needed to do. And then after that, like I said, then my truck went in the shop. So it'll speed it up some if you do it that way. But somebody asked about this video, like, what was the steps I took to come back to work after being off work so long. Now, it's 30 days you have to do. Let me put this in there, then I'm finna get off of here. If you been off work more than 30 days, you're gonna have to go back through doing the recertification. If If you be off work for medical reasons, then the doctor gonna have to clear you, and then that's when you'll need to go through First Solution. If you be off work more than 3 months, that's when you have to go through the whole process of basically, in a sense, getting rehired. I will have to go back through all of that if I would have been off more than 3 months, but I didn't need more than 3 months. So it's time for me and Big Baby to go. I'm gonna try to do another video tomorrow, as a matter of fact, because I don't have anything to do tomorrow because my next load don't deliver until Monday, which is back here in Mississippi. I am putting my truck in the shop because I want them to look at my computer, so that's the only thing that I'm gonna do. So if you have any questions on this video, will be a great time to ask me questions, or certain videos you want me to do, or whatever the case may be. And I can do that tomorrow because I won't have anything to do. I'll just be sitting in Dallas at the yard. That's all I'm doing, sit in Dallas at the yard. But until then, people, me and Big Baby, we finna ride. We riding all night. We like almost 6 hours, 5 hours and 30 minutes, 5 hours and 45 minutes, somewhere in between there away. So we good, we full of fuel and foods. So we finna get out of here. We'll talk to y'all later, all right? Bye.